Please join me in a warm welcome for Paul Skoutelas, President and CEO of JITTI-APTA, as he officially opens today's proceedings.
Konnichiwa, and welcome. Chairman Shikori, Vice Minister Terada, Administrator Fink, Ambassador Yamada. It is a great honor to welcome you to the 2026 JITTI-APTA GT Rail Symposium. And to all our speakers, participants, and attendees, both here in this room and online, thank you for joining us today. JITTI-APTA, the American Public Transportation Association, and the Japan International Transport and Tourism Institute, JITTI USA, have a proud and long-standing relationship. Our organizations have collaborated for many years, bringing together transportation officials from the United States and Japan. We are meeting at a particularly important moment. First, today's symposium is part of the official Cherry Blossom Festival here in Washington during America's 250th birthday year. And I am told, I didn't view it today, that they're almost in full bloom. So it's a beautiful day to go by the tidal basin and see the cherry blossoms. Second, federal funding is spurring historic investments in our passenger rail systems. In fact, we're experiencing the largest federal investment in transit in American history today, more than $200 billion for public transit and passenger and freight rail over a 5-year period. Third, we're working to ensure this level of funding continues into the future to build stronger, more effective passenger rail and public transportation systems across America. With all that, there's no better or more opportune time for this U.S.-Japan bilateral event. I believe that you agree we have much to learn from each other. Just this past November, JITTI-APTA had the privilege of leading a delegation of 25 transportation leaders on a study mission to Asia. During our 3 days in Tokyo, we had fruitful exchanges with JITRI, JITTI's parent institute in Japan, as well as with the Japanese Ministry of Land, Infrastructure, Transport, and Tourism, the Japan Transport and Tourism Research Institute, and with high-speed, regional, and heavy rail operators JR East, JR Central, and Tokyo Metro. It was an amazing, amazing 3 days that we spent in Tokyo. They're incredible in terms of the efficiency and the reliability of their services. We gained valuable insights into the innovative policies, practices, and technologies that are driving exceptional service, safety, reliability, and efficiency. We also witnessed an extraordinary commitment to continuous improvement in transit operations and the customer experience. Most important of all, our study mission affirmed the enormous social and economic value of sustained investment in rail transit. The experience inspired us to imagine what could be possible here in North America if we made a similar commitment to improving and expanding our systems. Just 3 weeks ago, JITTI-APTA released a new comprehensive report on the economic impact of public transportation investment in the United States. The report shows how every $1 billion invested in public transportation, including in our light rail, heavy, and commuter and regional systems, generates $5 billion in benefits. In total, we found that critical public transportation and urban commuter rail investments will create an additional annual impact of $140 billion to the American economy. The themes of today's symposium, the economic value of rail, and the lasting legacy of investments for mega events, could not be timelier or more relevant as well. America is experiencing a renaissance in rail. Many major intercity, commuter, heavy, and light rail projects have recently opened, have been upgraded, or are being planned. These investments will have lasting benefits on regional economies and to the quality of life for our citizens. Let me cite a few examples that you hear more about today. Amtrak is advancing the Hiawatha West Line expansion to Madison, Wisconsin, with new stations and track improvements, as well as major infrastructure upgrades to the Northeast Corridor. New York MTA is launching a $65 billion capital plan that includes 60 ADA accessible station upgrades, 75 miles of signal replacement, and the ongoing extension of the 2nd Avenue subway. LA Metro has opened the LAX Metro Transit Center station connecting Los Angeles International Airport to Metro lines, as well as a major 9-mile light rail extension with 4 new stations and more to come. Boston is modernizing its entire rail system through a multi-billion-dollar capital plan that's focused on stations, accessibility, and fleet upgrades. And cities across North America are hosting the FIFA World Cup games this summer, and as we look forward to hosting the 2028 Summer Olympics in Los Angeles and 2034 Winter Olympics in Salt Lake City, Utah, there's a lot of work to be done. All this signals a growing recognition that an effective, safe, and easily accessible passenger rail and public transportation system is essential to America's overall transportation network and to the U.S. economy. You'll be hearing about that today from our symposium speakers, all of whom are America's leading voices in public transportation and also members of APTA. These include Jano Lieber of New York MTA, Roger Harris of Amtrak, Carlos Braceras of Utah Department of Transportation, Tom Wright of the New York Regional Plan Association, Janet Walker-Ford of WSP, Conan Chung of LA Metro, and Ryan Cohalan of the Massachusetts Bay Transportation Authority. We're also honored that with us this afternoon is Federal Railroad Administrator David Fink, who is working very hard across the U.S. to expand and modernize our rail system. We have an exciting program that's planned for you, and we're eager to get started. So I'll conclude my remarks by expressing my sincere gratitude for APTA's collaborative partnership with JITTI. During this time of unprecedented opportunity, we can learn a great deal from everyone's experiences at this symposium. There are many changes coming to transit in America, but what stays the same is the enormous value that public transportation investment brings to people, to our communities, and to the economy, and to the mutual benefits of what has been this wonderful relationship of APTA and JITTI. It's a true partnership. Thank you so much for being with us, and we're looking forward to the conversations today.